Have you ever noticed something strange? When you're already feeling sad, you don't always look for a happy song. You look for one that understands you. It almost sounds backwards. If you're happy, you play happy music. So why would sadness make you choose even sadder music? Wouldn't that make things worse? Surprisingly, for most people it doesn't. In fact, millions of people do exactly that. After a breakup, after losing someone, after a difficult day, they put on a song that matches how they feel, not because they enjoy suffering, but because something deeper is happening. So, why do sad songs often make us feel better instead of worse? Let's find out. When you're going through something painful, your mind is already busy. You're trying to make sense of what happened. You're replaying conversations, thinking about things you could have said, things you wish had gone differently. Then a song starts playing, and suddenly, it feels like someone else understands exactly what's inside your head. Maybe they've never met you. Maybe they wrote that song years ago. But somehow, it feels personal. That feeling matters more than we often realize, because one of the hardest parts of sadness isn't the emotion itself, it's feeling alone with it. A song can't solve your problems, but it can quietly remind you that you're not the only person who's ever felt this way. Sometimes that's enough to make the weight feel a little lighter. There's another reason sad music feels comforting. It gives your emotions somewhere to go. Think about the last time you tried to hide how you felt. Maybe you smiled when you didn't want to. Maybe you said you were fine, even though you weren't. Emotions don't simply disappear because we ignore them. They usually wait. And eventually, they ask to be heard. Sad music creates a safe space for that. It lets you feel something without asking you to explain it, without judging you, without rushing you to move on. For a few minutes, you don't have to pretend. Now here's something even more interesting. Not every sad song actually makes us sad. Sometimes it makes us feel understood. Sometimes it makes us feel calm. Sometimes it even leaves us feeling hopeful. Why? Because the brain doesn't only react to emotion, it also reacts to meaning. When a song reflects what you're feeling, your mind no longer has to carry that feeling alone. It's almost like sharing the emotional load with someone else. The sadness hasn't disappeared, but it doesn't feel as lonely anymore. Music also gives us something we rarely notice: control. Real life doesn't always let us choose when difficult emotions appear, but music does. You decide when to press play. You decide when to pause. You decide when you're ready to listen again. That small sense of control can be surprisingly powerful, especially during moments when life feels unpredictable. There's a reason people return to the same songs over and over again. It's usually not because the melody is perfect. It's because the song became part of a chapter in their life. It remembers something. It carries something. And every time they hear it, they reconnect with that part of themselves. Sometimes that's painful. Sometimes it's comforting. Often, it's both at the same time. Here's the part that surprises many people. The goal of sad music isn't to keep you sad. The best sad songs don't trap you inside an emotion. They walk through it with you. There's a difference. One leaves you feeling stuck. The other leaves you feeling seen. That's why the right song can make you cry, and somehow leave you feeling better afterwards. Not because it erased the sadness, but because it helped you carry it for a while. So the next time you find yourself reaching for a sad song, don't assume something is wrong with you. It might simply be your mind looking for understanding, looking for comfort, looking for connection. Maybe that's what music has always been. Not an escape from our emotions, but a way of sitting beside them until we're ready to move forward. And maybe that's why the saddest songs often leave us feeling a little less alone. But sadness isn't the only emotion music can change. Have you ever wondered why some songs give you goosebumps? Why a single chorus can send chills down your spine, even when you've heard it 100 times? That's the mystery we'll explore in the next episode.